So I've known Ms. Bass for 7 years now, and she's been teaching me UIL for 7 years and robotics for 3 years now. And the thing that really strikes me about Ms. Bass is not only will she always help you about academic related stuff, but I can always go to her if I have any issues outside of school and just talk to her as a friend, not just a teacher, and she'll give me guidance, and I think that's really cool.
Ms. Bass has been teaching me UIL math science for about 7 years now, and she's been teaching me robotics for about 3. She's pretty cool. She's laid back, chill. She likes to have fun. She's inspired me in math activities, and she's the reason I'm going to be an engineer after college. She likes to help out anyone, no matter who it is.
Okay, I was born in Washington, D.C. My dad was in the civil service, and we lived in Maryland until I was 8 years old. Then we moved to California. We lived in Lancaster, California for 3 years, and then we lived in Pleasanton, California for 2 years, and then we lived in Aurora, Colorado for a year and a half till we moved to Texas. I lived in San Antonio. I went to 8th grade in high school in San Antonio, Texas at MacArthur High School, and then I went to Texas A&M. Then I got married and moved up here.
So how did you end up doing UIL and TMSCA?
My oldest son, when he was in 5th grade, I went and did a thing for number sense at their GT class. And after that, they just happened to start UIL again when he was in 6th grade. And a teacher at the 6th grade campus said, asked me what I was doing up there, and I thought I was picking up my son. And she said, well, he's not in junior high. And I said, no, he's doing number sense. And so then she got me doing number sense again. I used to do number sense at Pine Tree when I taught at Pine Tree in the 80s. And so then I started doing number sense up here. I've done it ever since.
Bass is a really great teacher in person because she has the 2 attributes that make a really good teacher. A, she really cares about her subject, and you can tell she's passionate about it. She's very knowledgeable about it also. So it really helps people understand the subject, like robotics and UIL or whatever she's teaching. And B, I think she's a really caring person. She really cares about her students and what happens to them. So you feel that she's really catering towards you and making sure that you're comfortable with what you're doing.
What are some of the things you do for your community?
Well, I teach at Spring Hill High School. That's kind of a community service almost. And I work with my youth group at church, at Gregton Methodist Church. I go on Sunday nights and work with their youth group, take them on mission trips and church camp and whatever they do there. I also do a mentoring program with the city of Longview called Forever Friends, which mentors young girls who need another significant adult in their life. And so I mentor girls up here at Spring Hill Schools with that. I also help with my husband. He's a Boy Scout leader with Boy Scout Troop 618, and I also help him whatever he needs with the Boy Scouts, and I just volunteer where I need to volunteer.
Yeah, I love Miss Bass. She's been my math science teacher since 6th grade and my robotics teacher since sophomore year. So she was actually the person that got me really interested in math science. And even outside the classroom, she's almost like a second mom because I can ask her like anything and she'll give me really good advice. So I definitely think Miss Bass is my favorite teacher. No, I don't think. I know she's my favorite teacher.
What inspires you to do so much community service?
Most of the community service I do is for youth, and I love youth and I love kids, and so that's my way to give back to the community is through our kids. I feel like if we raise our kids to be good citizens and to love life and love what they do and love God, then hopefully that they'll grow up to be productive, wonderful adults and will give back to their community as well. So really it's just for the youth. I just love kids.